It is very hard to lose people you thought would never leave. But you will be okay.
You know, the sky looks different when you got family up there.
Remembrance for the late Advira Lindsay. Pastor, moderator, other distinguished guests on the platform, family and friends of the late Advira Lindsay, who was my dear grandmother, boys and girls, pleasant afternoon to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great sadness that I recall some memories of my grandmother's 81 years of life in approximately 5 minutes. Still, I will try to capture my fond memories so that when you remember her, you can smile and say, yes, that was Miss Tunn. That was my wife. That was my mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, sister, aunt, and friend. But indeed, that was a woman of God. Losing a loved one is always difficult, but when that loved one is your grandmother, the pain deepens. Mama was God's gift to us. She was the matriarch of our family. She was unique. She played many roles. She was a wife, mother, grand and great-grandmother, sister, aunt, and friend. She was decisive, determined, fearless, hardworking, honest, and independent, but more so, a no-nonsense kind of woman. Everyone who knew Mama has their own memory of her based on their bond or interactions over the years. Mama had no filter. If anyone reminded her of anything she might have echoed at any time, her response would be, "But I no lie. Well, me say it already." One of the things that bothers her most times is the lack of mannerism that is displayed among our youths in today's society. You'll hear her often say, "Picnic nowadays no have no manners. Them pass you, look up in your face, and not even one howdy do." Back in of me days, we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that. Somebody would have bring we to we parents, and them took and bust we ass. Pardon my language. She'd always been respectful and respected. So she'll share her opinions about whatever situation, what her views are on anyone's behaviors that were out of the norm, and there will be no further debate. I admired my grandmother's drive to be independent. She was an Igler long before I was born, and she loved her job. She never liked to get ill before it was time to buy her produce to go to the market. For some strange reason, no matter how sick she was, nearing the time to go to the Linstead market, oh my goodness, Mama would get well. Surprising. She would crawl on her knees to get to the market. She would ponder, where am I getting the load from? Oh Lord, God will provide though. On the other hand, nothing could stop her. It was because she always believed a woman should have their own money, and she does not like to beg or borrow. So her having her own money was a sense of freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, when you remember her, please remember her in a great light. Remember her smile, her love for her family, her husband, her friends, and even a random passerby. Reflect on her extraordinary kindness, her passion and love for Christ. Mama, you indeed were a remarkable woman. You may have passed on, but your memories will live on within us always. Sleep on, Queen. You've ridden out your storm, and Jesus never let his soldiers suffer for too long. Although I love you and wish you were here with us, I do understand final destination. I'm not in doubt where your final resting place will be, because your life here on earth has already determined heaven is where you'll be. And with that in mind, we all are comforted. I am reassured that you are in a much better place. As the songwriter says, "I've heard up there the streets are made of gold, and when you get there, there's a hand to hold. I believe when your days down here are through, there's a place for people like you." Maya Angelou said, and I quote, "A great soul never dies. A great soul serves everyone all the time. It brings us together again and again." Mama was a great soul. Ladies and gentlemen, we've lost a stalwart in our midst. Sorry I couldn't be there in person to pay my respect, but sleep well, Queen. We will never forget you. May your soul rest in peace. Thank you all.
And when you get there, there's a hand to hold. I believe when your days down here are through, there's a place up there for people like you. If you walk around with your heart on your sleeve, and if you're trying to be the change you wanna see, if you lay down your life for love so someone could be saved, there's a place for people like you. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold,